Hello everybody, it is Dinosaurs and I am here talking about another Jurassic World sort of Facebook update thing. Because they just released this little, teaser image of a bunch of new creatures. Now, this is still not, confirming the Ice Age update thing, which is what I said. They'd have to release something like this for Ice Age creatures for us to actually officially assume it. But I just want to talk about it, make a few guesses to what this is. Like this first one here. The problem is a lot of these could be hybrids, like this one right here. I mean, judging by what the teeth look like, this could be like a, I don't know, Gorgonopsid or something, but by the back scales and the position, it could also be like a hybrid of like Postosuchus and something else. I really wouldn't know what the second part would be. But, that one's definitely not a hybrid. That one's Dinosaurs. We can tell that very obviously from the nose horn right there. Which you could tell they had this specifically positioned so you can see the nose horn. I've also had this turned up as bright as possible. I try to see as many details as I can. I don't know if it'll show up in the recording, but I'm just trying to make out as much as I can from this. No. Oh crap, I paused it. No! There. This one. This is probably this one. I really don't have a guess on this one, because we have like Liopleurodon, Plesiosaurus, or is it Pliosaurus? I don't know, Chronosaurus. Like, we have so many of these similar looking creatures. Even though Liopleurodon has a little horn on its nose at level 40. So, I mean, there's really, I don't know what to say on that one. Now, this one has been the subject of much debate. Because we can't really tell what it is. We can't tell what the thing is on its head. Is it a crest? Some people have been suggesting it's a dome. I thought it was like an eyebrow ridge, a really big eyebrow ridge or something. And we really don't know. It could be predator, could be herbivore, could be, we really don't know. This one is a really big mystery. Like, I thought at first, just by the body position, judging by how it dated Jurassic Park and Jurassic World things, I thought it could have been like a Herrerasaurus or something, which would be, some other creatures. A lot of different suggestions have been thrown out. From hadrosaurs to pachycephalosaurs to stuff like that, and it's just, this one is nowhere close to being found out. But it is the subject of a lot of debate. Now this one, it's obvious. It's that sawfish the Spinosaurus is prey on. That's what this thing is. There was like zero doubt in that mind. I don't know how to pronounce his name. His name is like super weird, and I pronounce dinosaur names, not aquatic sea creatures. This one, I guess I'll skip that one for now. This one is obviously a hybrid. Like, or at least it really seems obviously a hybrid. People have been suggesting it's an Allosaurus and Dimorphodon, judging by the, the mouth shape. It's definitely a Dimorphodon type creature. You look at the top of the head, you look at the bottom of the head, and it's like, that's very Dimorphodon-esque. So either it's a species of creature similar to Dimorphodon, or it's a hybrid of Dimorphodon and what people have been saying, Allosaurus. Now let's just get on through, because we've seen the rest of them. Just gotta get to this one. This one has also been the subject of a lot of debate. There's two really big possible things that have been thrown out. One of them I really thought this could be, people have been saying, first off, was that it could be a hybrid of Nundasuchus and Tojangasaurus, which would probably be a common hybrid, or very weak rare hybrid. Now when I looked at this, I thought it was this dinosaur, Scelidosaurus, I think that's how you pronounce it. It is a weird name as well. Because the general body shape is very similar, and if you haven't seen Scelidosaurus, I'm gonna probably want to pop a picture up, but I don't know if I'll get to that. So if I do, well, it'll be here. But Scelidosaurus it looks very similar to that, and I know people said, oh, it doesn't have spikes on its tail. Gorgosaurus doesn't have armor on its body, so I mean, it's not like. And there's a bunch of other little things here and there that have been on the dinosaurs that just don't belong. If you're gonna act like every dinosaur is perfect in Jurassic World, then you're really, really wrong. So it is still an option, because I'm pretty sure Tojangasaurus didn't A, have tails or spikes coming out the side of its tails, or B, have 6 spikes on its tail that are used as weaponry. Like, do you see that's like very vertical? At least from like how we're looking at it. Like, it looks like if you lay the tail flat down, the spikes would go would like be parallel to the ground. Again, it's just the shadow. We can't really tell. We can't really tell the detail. But yes, I'm just suggesting it could be a Scelidosaurus, or could be, you know, Tojangasaurus and then Nudasuchus hybrid. Just kind of like two things have been thrown in there. I just want to talk a little bit about this. I also want to talk a little bit about something I left out in the last video that left me with, because it didn't really support my idea that we should calm down about the whole Ice Age thing. But I have, if you haven't noticed, like, around December last year, the updates for Jurassic World started slowing down a bit. Before that, they'd be coming out like an update every month. But soon, somewhere near the end of the year, it started coming out like every 3 or 4 months. Now, this could be obviously one of two things. The one being that they reduced the, you know, the focus on Jurassic World because the movie was out of the super hype mode that it was in when it came out. Which would, I mean, they've got a bunch of other games to make. Like, they just released a Battlestar Galactica game, which is coming where the rest of the team went and put their efforts. They have, you know, the Dragon Riders, whatever, the Ninja Turtles game. I don't know, they have a ton of games. And they could just be splitting up the staff to be taking care of different games. And especially since Jurassic World is probably one of the most intensive games to work on, since the graphics in the game are, like, really impressive. So they have to put in a lot of work into them. That's one option. Or B is that this is the kind of idea, supporting the idea, is that they were spending the time working on this big Ice Age update, because that would leave, if they kept the team the same size and they were all working at, you know, same hours, that would leave 2 to 3 months that they would usually be working on the rest of the game, making more creatures or maps or stuff, basically in general. And all those months, they could just be using them to, like, you know, make that update that people have been thinking it's going to be. But I still don't believe it's going to happen. We still really have nothing suggesting that it's going to happen, and I will continue reporting on these, because like I said, once this update comes out, I'm not going to be able to make a video. It's just, it's not going to be possible. At least not immediately. I would have, it would be a while. It would be a while, because I'm going to be moving, we're not going to have any internet, we're not even going to have a house. So I can't be up in the middle of the night. I can't, because I can't do it during the day, because my family has no sense of privacy. Bursting in my room, hey, what are you doing? Or, you know, whatever. Barging and asking for things, so I couldn't do it during the day, because there'd be way too much distraction. And at night, well, we don't have a house. I can't be up in the middle of the night, talking loudly to a camera. So, I mean, there's not much I'm going to be able to do. I'm going to keep reporting on this, and I'm going to just talk about the updates that come out, and whatever I can. Because if I'm not going to be there for the actual thing, I might as well talk about what I can while I have the time. So that's it for now. We'll see what it comes out with next.